So namaste and pranam to all. We are again here in the continuous sessions of the Gitananda Integrative Therapies monthly awareness programs, where we are trying to explore a lot of therapies and how they are integrating and helping us to heal in different ways. So as with the previous sessions with Dr. Rajalakshmi ma'am, today also we are here with a new insight to develop. And before starting on, let us invoke the Guru Parampara and start today's session. Requesting all to join. Om Tat Ganeshaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantihi Prachodayate Om Tat Parampariyaya Vidmahe Jnanalingeshwaraya Dhimahi Tanno Guruh Prachodayate Om Yoga Maharshi Dr. Swami Gitananda Giri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Pudvai Kalamamani Pudvai Shakti Yogacharini Amma Ji Meenakshi Devi Bhavanani Guru Mata Ki Jai. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. So again, welcome you all in today's session, and I will be straight for sharing the screen where we just talk about Gita, and also
Dr.
Ananda sir has always one message for us where he tries to remind us every time that this Gitananda Integrative Therapies Academy is one of the platforms, a unique platform where we assemble to understand how important the health of a human being is, and it can't be solved with just a single therapy, but instead with integration of a lot of other therapies as well. So I'm just trying to share the screen where Dr. Ananda sir is again reminding us the importance of integration of different therapies.
Namaste, Vanakkam, Swagatam. Such a pleasure to be with all of you on the occasion of this awareness program being conducted by GITA, the Gitananda Integrative Therapies Academy. I congratulate our directors, Yoga Sadhaka Anandraj Bhavanani and Yoga Sadhaki Sagalakala Valli Divyapriya Bhavanani on these initiatives. And I appreciate the dedicated efforts of our CEO, Yogacharya Nilachal, who is doing his best to take this message to all of you. Gita is based on the principle that yoga and allied therapies are the way for us as a human being to grow into our holistic potential. Physical, mental, social, emotional, spiritual, and why not also financial health is vital for every human being on this planet. We must make sure that each individual receives those therapies that are appropriate to them in the appropriate way, in the appropriate manner, by the appropriate qualified, competent people. This is why at our Gita, we are taking forward these awareness programs so that all of you can understand our mission and vision. Why are we taking this forward? To reach each and every human being who is seeking care, and not just ordinary care, but loving care that comes from a noble place in our heart. Awareness is vital for us to grow. We have to be aware of our suffering if we are to transcend it. We must be aware of our problems if we are to solve them. And of course, we must be aware of our potential if we are to grow into it. I wish the successful conduct of all these awareness programs, and I also appreciate deeply all our resource persons who are highly qualified and competent in in their own field. And I thank you all for supporting GITA as we move forward step by step, doing what is possible every day, so that one day when we look back upon it, we will see that we have indeed done the impossible. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
So this reminder of awareness is very important. And this is what yoga teaches us, and with the fourfold awareness with the addition of one Ammaji's. And this is how and why the integration of yoga in every therapy seems to be very indispensable. And that is why this integrative therapies academy here with the teachings of the Gitananda tradition plays a very important role with a very innovative vision, where we can build an institute where the base is yoga and the concepts of yoga, and the teachings can help us to integrate and heal person holistically. So with this, I just want to brief the concept of Gita, so that we all again get a reminder of how and what it is. So you already know the Gitananda Integrative Therapies Academy. So today we have the Siddha and Yoga part 3, and we are going to experience a lot of things that we think we know but we do not know. And here at Gita, as already I have mentioned multiple times, and here again to remind you that it brings together the traditional wisdom and modern healthcare opportunities, where the approaches are there, which is creating space and where we learn, we are able to do research, and we as a do the service to the society. And also here we try to integrate yoga as a therapy, as an education, and as a way of life, and which supports the health through yoga chikitsa, structure in learning and professional training, cultivating conscious and balanced living. And how it all started on 24th of July 2015, and how it manifested in these years and on 14th January 2026. So this is how things takes time to build upon. And the philosophy, as I mentioned, its therapeutic model is centered on yoga chikitsa and integrates allied disciplines such as the allopathy, naturopathy. Today we are experiencing Siddha medicine, music therapy, dance therapy, Ayurveda as well, and yoga as a complete system of healing and self-development. And these systems work together within a holistic care framework, addressing the body, the breath, the prana, the mind, emotions, and consciousness. And through a layered experiential model, we try to enable the learners to progress gradually from different aspects to different type of approaches. It may be in the form of courses, workshops like these awareness programs, through regular classes, and through a lot of other activities we try. And again, I would like to remind that although we may may be seen in front, but actual energies and the power or the blessings or whatever you are working is because of this lineage, the gurus of this parampara, and they are there and they are actually enabling us to move forward in these directions. And whatever you are seeing and we are able to do good in whatever way, and that is because of them. And whatever lacking that you feel, that is because of our own inability. And the sadhana is needed definitely, and we are trying to build the yogyata, patrata to make ourselves to that capable to do what they actually want us to do. So the actual energy is none other than the Guru Rishi Parampara, and all the Gurus are actually blessing us to take this forward and do the best we can. And here definitely under the guidance of Dr. Ananda sir, who actually help us to guide in every moment of time, and his support, guidance is actually leading this in a particular direction, and we are going in a very positive direction where we are learning a lot of things. And now how things are happening, like he is a Rishiputra definitely, and the Rishiputra Balyogi, Dr. Ananda Balyogi Bhavnani ji. So he is helping us to guide through the wisdom of the Rishis and helping us to take this forward in a more better way. And without taking much time, I would like to hand over to Dr. Rajalakshmi ma'am, who is a Siddhar doctor, and she has also done her PhD in yoga therapy. So she has knowledge of both yoga therapy and Siddha, which she practices in the hospitals. And with that combined integration, we can understand a lot of things can be brought up in many directions. And here we are going to experience something more, and I don't want to disclose anything, but Dr. Rajalakshmi ma'am is a very dedicated sadhaki, and also she how the deal with the patient, that is again a very important, where we try to understand the patient, not the patient care seeker, that would be the correct term to be used, and that is innovative, that is very practical, and she is here to share that experience with us. So without taking much time, I would like to invite Dr. Rajalakshmi ma'am to take over this session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Nilachal ji, for this nice introduction. Can I share the slide?
Shall I share, ma'am?
I'll share.
Okay.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am. If you can make it full screen, yeah, perfect.
Good evening to all. Before starting, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Ananda sir for taking this GITA Integrative Therapies Academy and for making me as a part in this GITA tradition. So coming to the session, pranams to the 18 Siddhas, Siddha and Yoga Awareness Program. These are all traditional systems of medicine for health and wellness. So a short recap about the Siddha system of medicine. As we dealt in previous sessions, this session also I want to introduce about the Siddha system of medicine. So the Siddha system of medicine is an age-old traditional system of medicine which is originated in the southern India. Siddha means, as I said before, it is achievements of perfection, and the Siddhas, they were saints who achieved results in medicine. Siddhas, we can say that they are enlightened sages and have deep knowledge about the human body and nature. They were not only spiritual masters, but they were yogis, physicians who know about nature and human body through their intense meditation and experience. They deal with medicine, not only medicine, with alchemy, yoga practices, and also wisdom. So, as I said before, Siddhi means perfection. So, mastery over the body and mind. This system, Siddha system, it provides preventive care by proper maintaining the proper health through diet and lifestyle, promotive care by improving vitality and also immunity power, and curative by means of various treatments through herbs, metals, and minerals. And they also provide regenerative therapy through Kayakalpa techniques for longevity and anti-aging therapy. As also they also provide rehabilitative health care, that is, they improve the quality of life. This system, as yoga, they also has a holistic approach. So the Siddha system, it comprises of 4 components. We say as this is 4 pillars, namely Vadam, that is the alchemy, which means transformation of the lower metals to higher metals, and also transformation of the inner body, human body itself. And also it deals with medicine, that is treatment with herbs, metals, minerals, and also yogic practices to unite the body, mind, and soul. And it also deals with jnanam, that is wisdom, to attain the ultimate state of liberation. So, rooted in ancient scriptures and teachings of Siddhas, this system, it offers a holistic health of disease and healing. It also focuses on integration of physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, and mostly it emphasizes on the preventive care, and also mainly through diet and lifestyle modifications, also through natural therapies. So, as yoga, and also other traditional systems of medicine like Ayurveda, Siddha system also, it is a holistic traditional system of medicine. So let us see the principles of Siddha medicine in after slides. So coming to the fundamental principles of Siddha system of medicine, as we said before, it has Panchabhudam theory, that is macrocosm, microcosm theory. It states that macrocosm means the universe, microcosm means the body. So what is in the universe? It is in the body. That is 5 elements. The universe is made up of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Like that, in the body also, we have 5 elements. So any disturbance in the universe will cause disturbance in the body also. So we have to be aligned with the nature. And also the Mukutram theory, that is Vadam, Pittam, and Kabam. As Ayurveda, we also have Mukutram theory, that is that Vadam, Pittam, Kabam is also made up of 5 elements. So any disturbance in the Vadam, Pittam, and Kabam will lead to disease. And we also have Arusuvaigal, which means 6 tastes: Inippu, Pulippu, Kaippu, Karpu, Tuvarpu. So any disturbance or any the differences in the taste will lead to disease. So we have to have balanced taste of these 6 tastes. So then also Siddha principles, it dealt with Pini Anuha Vidhi. That is, it shows Therir, a Siddhar, he dealt with many methods of disease prevention. He stated many types. Then again, the system is having 96 tattvam, that is 96 principles, which deals with the structure and functions of the human body and mind. And also this human body, it is considered to be formed of 7 tissues, namely Saram, that is the plasma, Senneer, blood, wound, muscles, Koluppu, fat, Enbu, bone, and the reproductive tissues. So these 7 tissues should be nourished properly for proper health. And Tridosha theory, that is the Mukutram theory, as I said before. Mukutram means it is made up of Vali, Aral, and Ayam. These 3 are the main factors. If it is in equilibrium, that is, if it is in normal balanced state, we consider that person is healthy, and any disturbance or imbalance in this Mukutram, we consider that person is diseased. So treatment will be of balancing the Kutram. And also another principle is Unavai Marundu, Marunde Unavu. That is, food is medicine and medicine is food. So diet plays a major role in Siddha system of medicine. So according to the diet or according to the food, we can prevent the disease and also we can manage the disease. And also in Siddha, yoga is a form of rejuvenation therapy. That is, we say it is a Kayakarpam therapy, which is useful for anti-aging, and also it also enhances longevity. Then coming to the medicines, the Siddha system of medicine has 2 types. That is, one is internal medicines and also external medicines. Both are of 32 types. So this treatment, it treats the root cause and it also restores the balance of the Vada, Pitta, and Kapha. Internal medicines, it includes medicines, namely Churnam, that is in powder form, or Char, that is juice form, or Kudini, we'll say decoction form, or any other form of medicines. We give the medicines according to we select the medicines according to the patient's condition and the stages of the disease, according to the humor which is affected and according to the digestive capacity. Even a single small quantity, small dose are capable of curing chronic illnesses. First, we'll give herb. If it is not acting, then only we'll go for higher medicines, that is metal or mineral preparations. The next is external therapies. This is first we have leech therapy. Actually, this leech will secrete a saliva which promotes healing. And also this treatment is mainly used for non-healing ulcers, then varicose ulcers and inflammations, swellings, and also for different types of skin diseases. Then patru, which is also an external therapy. We Just we apply the medicated herbal paste to the affected area. Mainly it is used for wounds or ulcers or any type of skin diseases. Uttradam means fermentation. That is, we are applying heat with the help of particular herbs or oil, medicated oils. This is used for joint pain or any muscle stiffness, or for it is good for circulation. Then also Nasiyam. Nasiyam means we instill herbal oils or herbal juices to the nostrils. Actually, this enhances the sense organs, and also it is good for balancing the kaba humor, and also it is good for sinusitis. And Kattu means applying medicated bandage to the different parts of the body, and it is mainly used for fracture healing and joint pain, etc. And Chuttike means cauterization or heat therapy. We give this heat therapy in a particular place so that it is good for joint pain or any inflammatory disorders or any swelling or any neurological disorders, and also it is useful to remove the everything we have to do under the proper supervision. So these therapies mainly they be helpful in the pain relief, and also they improve the circulation, and mainly they restore the balance of the humors. Then coming to the diagnosis, in Siddha, how we will diagnose the disease? Through the N-Vagai Thervu, that is 8 types of diagnosis. First is Nadi. All we know, Nadi Pariksha. Through that, we'll understand which humor, that is whether Vada or Pitta or Kaba is imbalanced, and accordingly we will diagnose the disease. And Na means tongue inspection. That is whether the tongue is coated, whether it is clear, whether any discoloration is there, like that we'll see, and accordingly we'll diagnose. And Niram means that is skin tone and the texture. If the skin is yellowish in nature, we'll come to a conclusion that Pitta imbalance is there. If it is pale or white in nature, Kapha is imbalanced. And if it is dark or black or dry in nature, we can come to a conclusion that Vada is imbalanced. And Muri, different types of voice modulation. Viri, seeing the optical eye examination, we can say which humor is affected. Sparsam, that is during touch, whether it is heat or cold, whether that patient is feeling any pain, like that we'll see. And also we'll examine the fecus and the urine. Then next is the materials. What materials we'll use for the treatment? We have 3 types. One is Tavaram, other is Tadu, other is Jivam. Tavaram means herbal origin. That is medicinal plants we'll use for the treatment. It can be a single drug or it can be polyherbal formulations. That is, many herbs will be used in a single preparation. Then different plants we'll use. We use the roots, the leaves, the flowers, the stems, the latex, the barks, everything we will use for the treatment. And they will be some herbs will be processed for if we use metal preparations or mineral preparations, we'll process that metal in the herbs. So extensive knowledge of medicinal plants may be found in the Materia Medica. So herbs will be not available throughout the year. So Siddhas used metals and minerals which have long shelf life period. So Tadu, that is metal and mineral origin medicines are used for treatment. Then Jivam, that is animal origin medicines are used, namely milk, then coral, then for example pearl. All these are used as medicine. And when you're giving medicines, we'll give with Anubanam, that is adjuvants. They act as catalyst. For example, we'll tell the particular patient to take the powder with the honey or water or milk or ghee and so on. So Anubanatale Avidam Palikam, which means it enhances the medicine for better absorption. It enhances to take faster action, targeted delivery, and it also reduces side effects. So how we'll give the medicines? Siddha, they say, Verparu Tazhaiparu Minjinakal Parpam Chendurum Pare, which means first we have to give the roots or the leaves or any other plant product first to the patient. If it doesn't work, then only we have to use metals and minerals. That is, for chronic ailments, we will use metals and minerals. Therapy in Siddha system of medicine, For good health and also prevention of disease and also to balance the three doshas, there are Kaya Suddhi Parigaram, which means bio-cleansing therapy. We use first for Vada, humor. If it is imbalanced, we use purgation. We'll give some medicated oil or medicated tablet or powder for purgation. And for emetic therapy, we use for Adal Kutram imbalance. And for IM imbalance, we use Nasiyam. Nasiyam means installation of the herbal juice or herbal oil in the nostrils. And we also give fasting therapy also. Then coming to the drug therapy, we treat the patient with, as I said before, plants or metals and also minerals. Then diet therapy we'll advise the patient what are the diet should be followed, and Pathiyam also we'll advise the patients. If the patient is suffering from arthritis or any other joint problem, we'll tell them to decrease the bitter taste. Like that, we will advise the patients to follow some of the diets. And also, we'll give the patient some Karpa Pariharam, that is anti-aging therapy, rejuvenation therapy also. Then, as I said before, Siddha, initially we insist on prevention rather than treatment. So, it is the most powerful tool to prevent disease rather than treat it in a later state. And also, cost-wise, there are many financial burden nowadays. Cost is very increasing. So, if we have to treat the disease, it will cost more. So, if we prevent the disease, we'll have no problems. Financial burden will be less. So, by prioritizing prevention, we can alleviate the financial burden. Another important advantage is early detection of risk factors. So, it'd be easy to detect. Then, if we identify any warning signs earlier, we'll take appropriate actions and we can stop or slow down the disease progression, which will be very useful to become healthy. So, in this, diet plays a major role. So, healthy, balanced nutrition is the foundation of prevention. So, we have to practice a diet in such a way it should be healthy, it should be balanced, it should balance the three doshas. That is very much important. In Siddha, as I said before, Pini Enaga Vidhi, which is a guidelines which is given by Siddhas to help to prevent the disease. And also, fasting is recommended for healthy life. And also, drinking water during meals, it is not recommended as it dilutes the digestive enzymes, and also it affects the digestion. So, fasting. Siddhas used to say, Langanam Parama Aushadam. So, fasting is the best medicine. We advise fasting in some diseases like fever, then ammai, then janni, like that, we'll advise fasting. So, it is in southern India, we used to fast in various festivals, Oru Poludhu, that is 1 meal a day, or Iru Poludhu, 2 meal a day, or weekly fasting, monthly fasting, which is very useful to correct the deranged humor. So it is very safe and it's also effective means of normalizing blood pressure, blood sugar level, body mass index, and also it gives rest to the digestive organs. It removes the toxins and waste products from our bodies, and also it refresh the body cells. So Thiruvalluvar sage, he said that Noi Nadi, Noi Mudal Nadi, Aduthanikkum Vai Nadi, Vaipachayal. So, in this, Noi Nadi, diagnose the disease. Noi Mudal Nadi, we have to identify the root cause, etiology of the particular disease. And then we have to select an appropriate treatment, and then we have to apply that treatment to the suitable patient. For example, if the patient is suffering from cold or cough, we identify the diagnosed disease, then cold, cough. Then we have to identify the root cause. For cold and cough, the root cause is the Kapha humor. So we have to treat that imbalance. So we have to select an appropriate treatment. Nasiyam is good for Kapha, and other powders, other herbs we have to select. Then we have to apply to the particular patient to neutralize that humor. Then Moolgi Marutham, that is herbs, medicinal plants. Moolgi Marutham refers to the use of medicinal plants for prevention and treatment of disease. India, has a rich heritage of herbal medicines. And not only in the form of Ayurveda and Siddha, but also in the discovery of modern drugs also. Modern drugs also, they extract the various phytochemicals from the herbs and they use in the form of tablets. So many research is undergoing. Out of 17,000 to 18,000 species, more than 7,000 are estimated to have medicinal usage. And they are well documented in the Ayurveda, Unani and Siddha medical field. So WHO, it estimated that more than 80% of people worldwide use traditional herbal medicines for primary health care. It is the first line of defense against the disease, which many of them use. So in our day-to-day life, in our home also, we use many herbal plants in decoction forms or in tea forms to cure various ailments. So role in modern medicine, that is herbs, natural products derived from medicinal plants play a crucial role in drug discovery. Many modern drugs have been developed from traditional herbal sources. So herbal medicine continues to inspire pharmacological innovations and also many researches in process. So there is a need for conservation of medicinal plants, and National Medicinal Plants Board plays a key role in that. It is the board which is working under Ministry of Ayush. It works for promoting conservation and cultivation of medicinal plants, and also it implements many schemes for that. Then, what are medicinal plants? What is it? Why it is important? So, in general reference to plants which is used as medicine, it is referred to as herbal or medicinal plant. It plays an important role in maintenance of health and well-being. It has many medical properties due to the presence of bioactive compounds, phytochemical constituents. They are used as raw materials, that is the bark, the stem, the root, the leaves, the flowers, all are used as a raw material in the traditional systems of medicine and also in modern medicine. They have immunomodulatory activity, antioxidant activity, anti-cancer activity, anti-diabetic activities, and they are used as food supplements and also they are used for cosmetic process. And throughout the centuries, they plant leaves, stems, flowers, seeds, fruits, roots, everything is used for various ailments. They are used as a cosmetics also, for massage therapies also they are used. So we can cultivate medicine plants and also in our home, we can plant herbal gardens. So it will be very useful. It gives quick remedies for minor problems like cold, cough. For tulsi, for example, we can just boil and we can use for cold, cough. Then for digestive issues, we can use the medicinal plants. So it promotes health and also self-care. Like tulsi, karpuravalli, aloe vera, mint. It is very effective in daily use. So schools also, we can create an awareness by planting herbal gardens. So students, they will be learning about medicinal plants and also we create awareness about its significance and have practical experience. So these are the three thoda samapurukal we'll say. In quick cooking, like cardamom, cumin seeds, turmeric, pepper, dry ginger, garlic, and asafoetida, and also fenugreek. They can be seasoned with the food we are cooking. So in cooking process, certain foods materials, they will cause some interaction and they produce some toxic effects. So to avoid that, these particular 8 species can be used or they can be seasoned in our food so that it actually it balance the vital forces. So various research works are also been done in all these 8 spices, which it reveals that it has anti-diabetic property, anti-lipidemic property, antioxidant property, anti-cancer property, and also it has immune activities. So core principle in Siddha system of medicine, unave marundu, marunde unavu. So food is medicine and medicine is food. So in this session, I'm dealing about the digestive system. What are the things which we can use to enhance the digestive fire and how we can be free from many diseases. So digestive system is the foundation of all bodily functions. Improper digestion means amum will be formed. That is, it is toxic. So it is the root cause of many systemic diseases. So healthy gut prevents many disease. So role of digestive power in Siddha system of medicine. What is actually? So aral, which is the main component in enhancing the digestion and also metabolism. So if that aral, that is the pittam, if it is balanced by proper diet and lifestyle, we will have proper digestion and also proper absorption. If it is increased due to some changes in our diet and lifestyle, it causes some burning sensation, hyperacidity. If it is neglected, then it leads to ulcer. So if the aral is decreased, we'll have poor digestion, bloating, toxic accumulation will be there. So early correction of the aral imbalance prevents disease progression. So what about the three humors and the gut health? Vadam, it regulates the motility, that is the movement, peristaltic movement, so that the digestion is enhanced, absorption is enhanced. Pittam, what it does, it induces digestion and also it creates enzyme activity. Kabam, it gives lubrication, all the mucosal lining protection. So if there is any imbalance in the vadam, it leads to irregular bowel, constipation, pain will be there, sounds will come. If there is any imbalance in the aral or pittam, acidity, ulcers will be formed. If there is imbalance in the IM, heaviness or improper digestion, slow digestion will be formed. So what is the digestion fire? It is called Agni. So it is the digestive and metabolic fire responsible for digestion. So we have 4 types of digestive fires. So Samakni means balanced digestive fire. That is the Samana Vayu, which is one of the 10 types of Vayu. It is important for proper digestion. If the Samana Vayu is in balanced stage, we consider it as a Samakni, that is balanced digestive fire. The signs will be regular hunger normally and the food will be easily digested. No problem is there. So good health. Another one is Vishamakani, that is toxic digestive fire. Samanan is affected. So digestion, there will be irregular appetite, constipation will be there for some time, loose stools will be there. So digestion, it is unpredictable and inconsistent. Dishakani means excess digestive fire. In this, pittam will be in excess. Digestion is very too sharp, it is strong, hunger will be there, acidity will be there, burning sensation will be there, some form of irritability will be there. So this form is excessive digestive fire. Then another one is mandakini, that is weak digestive fire. In this, kabam will be in excess. Digestion will be very slow. Appetite will be very poor. Bloating will be there. Heaviness will be there. The person will feel very weak, will be feeling very dull, lethargy. Toxic will be, accumulation will be there. That is, ama will be formed. So food is not digested properly, leading to low energy. So signs of weak Agni, it includes poor appetite, bloating, heaviness, fatigue, toxic accumulation due to incomplete digestion. If these are the symptoms, if we found, we have to enhance the digestive fire, that is the Agni, by proper diet and lifestyle changes. So in yoga also, we dealt with Ajirnitvam, underdigestion, Ati Jirnitvam, overdigestion, and also Kujirnitvam, wrong digestion, and also it advises Mitahara. And yoga also emphasizes the importance of not only eating the right type of food, but also the amount and the right attitude also matters. And also the person who prepares the food, serving the food with love and affection is also matters in yoga. Then causes of imbalance of the digestive fire. It is disturbed due to skipping meals, that is timely meals is very important, and also irregular eating timings, that is overeating, undereating. Then excess spicy, oily foods, excess of food which is not digestible, irregular habits, dietary habits, then also mental disturbances, chronic stress, poor sleep also matters, then also constipation, that is suppression of the natural herbs. Also, these are the thing which cause disturbance in the digestive fire. And also importantly, modern lifestyles. It is one of the main factor. Now we are facing people will be sitting in front of the TV and taking the food, and also sedentary lifestyle also plays an important role in disturbing the digestive fire. So Agni can be balanced through regular meal timing, mindful eating, adequate sleep, stress management, and also moderation of food. Then gut health. Gut health refers to the proper functioning of the digestive system. So any dearrangement in the function of the Agni leads to the development of Amam, which leads to disease. Gut microbes, they play a major role in improving the gut health. Any dysbiosis in the gut microbiota will form Amam. So to maintain the equilibrium of the three humors and to maintain the gut health, Siddha tradition insists to follow some seasonal regimens like Bedi, giving purgish therapy, emetic therapy, ennikulir, that is oil bath, then nasal nasiyam, and intake of many kayakarpa medicines. So this is actually a diagrammatic representation of the gut health and the that is the central nervous system and the enteric nervous system. Both are interrelated. So if a mind is any form of emotions, disturbed by emotions on any stress or anxiety, definitely it will affect the gut health also, absorption, digestion, and also the microbiota. So for example, if stress is there, Vadam is aggravated, then it causes imbalance in the digestive fire. That is, Pittam is also imbalanced. Then due to the weak digestive fire, Kabam is also affected. We have sluggish digestion. So Siddha management approach is that we have to correct the mind by means of yogic techniques and also through the herbal management, and thereby Vadam is regulated. Then you have to regulate the diet, timely food, easily digestible food, light foods. Then we are regulating the Pittam. Then if the Pittam is regulated, digestive fires improve. So we strengthen the Agni. And if the lifestyle is also changed by proper sleep, by avoiding suppression of the natural urges, all the humors are balanced. Naturally, when the mind is balanced, Agni is also corrected and harmony is restored. So Saint Thiruvalluvar, in his Tirukkural, he says thus, Marunde unavu, Marundana vendavam yakikku arundiyadu attradu potri unin. So in that he states that no medicine is needed for the person who eats after the previous meal has fully been digested. So after the first previous meal is digested, we have to take the other meal. Attral alavarindu unga abdudambu petran nediduikum aru. He also says that he who eats food in a required right quantity after digestion will help the body to live long. Another Tirukkural, மாறுபாடு இல்லாத உண்டி மருந்துனின் ஊறுபாடு இல்லை உயிர்க்கு. Similar as that of yogic concept of mitahara. Eat medium quantity of food for health and well-being. So eat only when hungry, eat after digestion, eat in moderation should be followed. So food itself becomes medicine and disease can be avoided. Many researchers are also done that herbal medicines, they have many polyphenols, fibers, alkaloids, which give positive influence in the microbiomes and the gut health. Siddha herbs like Terminalia chibula, that is the kadukkai, Piper longum, Tipili, Phyllanthus embolica, they contain polyphenols, tannins, alkaloids, which interact intimately with the gut microbes. Similarly, Triphylla, which is also a combination of Embolica officinalis, Terminalia chibula, and Terminalia bellerica. It also showed enhanced abundance of the flora, that is gut microbe, and also it suppresses the enteric pathogens and also reduce the inflammation. So this bidirectional relationship validates classical Siddha views that digestion mediates systematic balance. Healthy eating, what all should be done? Balanced diet, that is balancing the Vata, Pitta and Kapha diet should be taken. We have to take high fiber diet. We have to eat mindfully, eat according to your appetite. Then also period between meals. As I said before, when the previous meal is digested only, we have to take another meal. And also the place and environment also matters. Proper hydration is must, and also emotions. Balance our emotions, and gut health is the main factor that influences the health. So one needs to know the state of Agni in the body and regulate the diet and food intake accordingly. With proper sleep is needed for well functioning of the digestive system. And there is a saying, Alavukku minjinal amurdamum nanju, which means even if the medicine or any herb, anything, if it is a nectar also, if we take in large amount, it creates problem. So everything should be taken in the right quantity. Then some description of the medicinal plants, which is used in digestion in the Siddha system of medicine. Ginger, as we all know, it is a very important tuber which should be taken to stimulate the digestive system. So it prevents blenching, and it also as phenolic compounds, gingerol, which helps to relieve the gastrointestinal irritation. So how should be taken? The outer skin is peeled, and then we can cut into small sizes, and then we can use it as a tea form, boil a water, and we can drop the ginger in that, and we can take it with the honey also. So we can take as a powder also. Then we can take as a juice also in the form. Then cardamom, that is Elakkai in Tamil, Elitaria cardamomum. It enhances digestion, stimulates the secretion of digestive enzymes, reduces bloating, gases, and also it corrects the indigestion. It acts carminative properties. It also helps to relieve acidity and also heartburn. It promotes gut health. It is a natural detoxifier. It is rich in antioxidants, and also it boosts metabolism. So it can be taken as a powder form, and we have Eladi Churnam tablet with the combination of various medicines, and also it can be added to the various foods we are using regularly. It also decreases the burning sensation also. So also we can use Elam in the form of tablets, and also we can chew the Elam, and we can just intake the juice also. Next is Adimudram, that is licorice. It helps with throat irritation, and also it provides immediate relief for the cough. So this natural compound, it helps to soothe the stomach lining, and also it reduces the inflammation in the digestive tract. It is recommended mainly for acidity, stomach pain, and also digestive discomfort. So the compound which is in Adimudram, glycyrrhizin, it helps to protect the stomach lining, and also it helps to balance the digestive fire. It has anti-ulcerogenic effect by inhibiting the secretion of gastrin. If the gastrin actually then it induces the secretion of the acid in the stomach to enhance the digestion. It inhibits the secretion of gastrin, thereby manage the acidity. And also this licorice, it can raise the concentration of prostaglandins in the digestive system that promotes mucus secretion from the stomach. It prolongs the lifespan of the surface cells in the stomach and has also anti-pepsin effect. So it can be taken in the powder form, or it can be boiled with water, and it can be taken, and it is also included in many herbal preparations. Next is Jeeragam, that is cumin seeds. It acts as a carminative. Aham means, means normalizing. Agam means stomach. So it normalizes the activities, that is, it promotes digestion. Carminative, it stimulates the digestive enzymes. It is good for bloating, acidity, and also it is good for treating flatulence. How can it be taken? It can be taken as a jeera water. That is, boil water, then we can add jeeragam, then filter, then we can take it. And also it is available in powder form. It is also included in many Siddha preparations to enhance digestion. When jeera powder is taken with butter, it is very good for hyperacidity. Then Nellikai. It helps to treat all types of Vata, Pitta and Kapha diseases, and it also has essential nutrients with highest amount of vitamin C. It also has bioactive compounds like tannins, alkaloids, phenolic compounds. Then it is very important in curing common cold, fever. It acts as a diuretic also, laxative, liver tonic. Many properties are there in Nellikai. So Nellikai, that is Indian gooseberry amla, can be taken in many forms. So it enhances metabolism, digestion, and also elimination. It heals ulcer. We can take in a tovel form, that is in a paste form. It is very good for nausea, vomiting. We can take it in a kudinir form. We can take as a juice. Amla candies are there, and many preparations are there in the lehya formals also. We can take for the stomach disorders. Then perunjeeragam, that is sombu, fennel seed. It acts as an appetizer. It increases the digestive fire. It consists flavonoids. So it stimulates the flow of saliva, and it is also good for dry mouth. So since it has an aromatic flavor, it also combats the bad breath. It aids digestion, rich in volatile flavonoids, and it acts as a coolant also. So boil water with sombu. Also, we can take that boiled water. We can chew the seeds as of such, and we can eat the seeds after the meals for proper digestion. So powdered form also we can use for indigestion, bloating. Then in medicinal preparation, there is a medicine which is known as sombutini, which is very useful for digestive ailments. Then lavangam, that is a clove. It has rich source of phenolic compound, eugenol, which is very much useful. It has antioxidant property also. It is a natural carminative. It increases peristalsis. It improves the saliva production also. It is very good for oral health, and it can be added in tea form or diet also. We can add many preparations, food preparations. We can add lavangam, clove. They stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, and in the tea form, we can boil water, we can add this lavangam clove in that, and we can add ginger with honey, then we can have it, which improves the digestion. We can incorporate cloves into our meals. That supports the digestive system and enhances our overall well-being. Then simple remedies from Siddha for healthy digestive system. Omam, ajwain, we all know. It has essential oil thymol, which is a carminative stimulant, and it also has antispasmodic activity. Then Omam Teeni, which is prepared by distillation process. 15 to 30 ml with water can be taken to improve the digestion and to get rid of the abdominal pain. Then another preparation, Panja Deepakini Churnam, which consists of inji, that is Gingiber officinalis, then Piper nigrum, which is pepper, Piper longum is Thipili, Elitaria cardamomum, alum, and Cuminum cinnamon means jeeragam, as I said before, and also sugar is added. This medicine is very much effective in improving the digestive system. It helps in anorexia and bloating. It is useful in Vata imbalance disorders. Then Pudina, that is mint, it can be taken in any form, whether we can take it in food or we can add in tea for natural remedy for indigestion, acid reflux. Pomegranate. We have a medicinal preparation known as Madali Manapaga, which is very much useful in heartburn, acidity, and so on. Banana we can take, pumpkin, aloe vera for acidity, fenugreek we can take, soak with water, and then we can drink the water, and just we can have the seeds also. Lemon is useful, asafoetida is useful, perendai, That is Cissus quadrangularis, which is useful for indigestion, and buttermilk should be definitely taken with curry leaves, which is very much useful. Then Jeeraga Churnam, as I said before, fried powder of Jeeragam is taken with jaggery for gastritis. We can take water also, Jeera water. Karivepalai Churnam, that is curry leaves. Churnam can be taken, which helps in treating diarrhea and dysentery. Eladi Churnam, Ashta Churnam, these are combinations of many herbs. They are useful in digestive disorders. Tairchundi Churnam, which has many salts in it, this is a Siddha probiotic. It is capable of improving the gut immunity and treat diarrhea also. Then Trifla Churnam, Bhavana Kadakai. These medicines are also useful. All the above medications have to be taken under supervision. Okay, only. Key message is that our aim is to prevent the disease. So first, we can prevent the disease by proper diet and also by lifestyle. If we are not able to prevent, at least we have to detect early signs. That is definitely we will know the signs. For example, in digestive disorders, some form of discomfort will be there, some burning will be there. In digestion, definitely we will know. So we have to correct accordingly by some initial herbs and then diet and lifestyle. Then only we can prevent disease progression. So by following that, we can live healthy and happily. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rajalakshmi ma'am, for this wonderful presentation again. And we learned a lot and a lot of things to take from this presentation. And before going to any question answer, there are few actually. I would like to invite Yogacharya Bharatji to speak a few words for today's session.
Thank you, Nilachal. Thank you, Dr. Rajalakshmi. That was a wonderful session. Very inspiring to see the principles of Ayurveda, which I know very little about Ayurveda, but to see the principles of Ayurveda presented alongside this new field of knowledge, which is centered on the gut microbiome and the gut biome and the role of the biome in preventative health, the polyphenols, etc. It's just very wonderful and inspiring to see that merger of what is now a very exciting field of new research that's for some of us amateurs who try to observe this, the whole increased knowledge of maintaining the vitality of the gut biome as preventative as well as curative. It's just so exciting, and so it's so thank you for this wonderful highlight of these wonderful principles. The polyphenols in the diet, so important. The fiber, one quick point on the amla, the Indian gooseberry. There's been extensive research, peer-reviewed research published in journals that highlight the tremendous success of amla powder, small doses of amla powder daily in reducing cholesterol problems. As effective and even more effective than the statin drugs without the crazy, without the disruptive side effects of the statin drugs. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bharataji. And we have our dear Dr. Ananda sir live. So I would like to invite Ananda sir to speak a few words for today's sessions.
Yeah, first of all, congrats, Dr. Rajalakshmi, on a very, very beautiful presentation. I think you are making sure that our goal of bringing all the therapies to each and every seeker is being manifest because of your supporting us on this. So you are part of, not just a part, you are an integral part of the Gita family. And I
Thank you, sir.
really enjoyed, the parallels. Whenever I listen to you talk about Siddha, I am thinking of the parallels that are there between Ayurveda and Siddha. There are very, very lot of parallels are there. And I think it is something that is often missed. And I was just thinking, you have given some very beautiful substances that can be brought into our diet. I think this is very effective. And as Bharataji pointed out, the power of amla and the power of all of these, even, curry leaves, which often we use a lot in South Indian cooking, and then we throw it out.
Throw it out.
We cook and no one wants to eat it. They move it to the side of the plate and throw it out. And I'm like,
Same as pepper, sir. In
yeah,
Pongal,
pepper in pongal and all of this, it is so important that that should actually be taken in. We should actually eat it. And we often don't do that. So thank you for bringing all of this forward and really appreciate it. I think there are some questions. Maybe we can take them up. All
yes.
of it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good job, Nilachal. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presence, sir. And there are a few questions. First question is asked, the fasting that people do, is it helpful for digestion, and how it is helpful and how it is harmful?
Yes. Actually, fasting, it is helpful for digestion. That's what, depending upon the individual. So if the person is a pitta person, fasting, he should not undergo fasting. If he is a kaba person, he definitely should undergo fasting. Like that, depends upon the individual, we have to advise. But fasting, normally it is good. We have to fast once in a week or once in a month, but not fully. Intermittent fasting is essential. So the digestive system will have some rest and toxins will be eliminated.
I was just thinking, when you said that the Pitta person doesn't need to do, but the Kapha person, in the Hatha Pradipika, the same thing is said of Shatkarmas. Shatkarma is not necessary for everybody. Those who have excess Kapha,
Yes.
they need to purify.
Yes.
And I think this is very important because today we think everybody has to do everything. So thank you for pointing that out.
Definitely the metabolism will be high, sir, in Pitta person. If they fast, they will have burning sensation, acidity like that, sir.
Yes. So another question is, is it good to use Ayurvedic plants in warm water at home or readily available in market? What do we suggest?
Depends upon the medicinal plant we are using. For example, basil leaves, tulsi leaves we can use in boiled water we can use. But some plants we have to get from medicine, that is in a powdered form like that. Depends upon the medicinal plant. Karpuravalli, Tooduvalai, then aloe vera and all we can use. But aloe vera in the sense, different plants will have different, we can use in different forms. Aloe vera, we have to peel off the skin, then we have to wash for 10 times or 15 times, then only we have to use. Different plants will have toxics. So we have, for example, ginger, we have to peel the skin and then only we have to use like that. It is not generalized.
Yeah. Also, there is a question regarding Triphala, which brands are good. Although we are not promoting any brands, but in that case also,
Which brand? Actually, Triphala is a combination of Kadikai, Nellikai, Tandrikai. That is one. It has amla in it. So it is very useful and it acts as anti-diabetic also, and it is very useful for general debility also. It is useful. But what brand we use? Government brand only, INCOPS. And SKM in Tamil Nadu, we use SKM products will be good. But products and all, we should not say no, Nilachal. Just, it is a combination of equal 3 drugs. That is Kadikai, Nellikai and Tandrikai. 3 drugs should be used in equal proportion. Just we have to powder it. We have to take the seeds in it, powder it, and then we have to mix it. That's it.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. And powder prepared at home with this Amla, Harad and Baheda, like Triphala, are the best, I think, which we prepare by ourselves. Follow-up question with this, with related to Triphala, are there any different ratios, like you mentioned, only equal proportion?
Yeah.
So is there any different proportion that?
Your net is weak, Nilachal. I am not able to
Sorry,
hear
I
your
will
question.
repeat it again. Related to Triphala, we use equal proportion for consumption as you mentioned. But is there any specific ratio also for consumption of Triphala of
No, no,
Amla?
no ratio. Equal proportion only.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, okay, so there are no other questions here. So if anybody wants to ask any other question, you can ask here, because this is an opportunity where this platform, the awareness program, is basically for asking a lot of. We can talk a lot, but you will also get a chance to interact with the experts in a very comfortable manner. You can, related with the topic, you can ask any questions that you have. So you can raise your hands, or if you have any questions, we can ask. So So Shiva Kumar, you wanted to ask some question like regarding to eating raw curry leaves and extensive morning leaves for positive health. So I don't know if you are asking some question or you are just mentioning it. So you want to clarify, Shiva Kumar ji? Oh, wait, yeah. I think you can unmute, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. See, basically, what I wanted to check is, see, generally, whenever we happen to attend naturopathy classes, so we are told that eating curry leaves on empty stomach is very good for health. That is because that actually releases some sort of chemicals which are good for your hair growth or hair follicle. That is number one. Number two, consumption of moringa leaves. That also is very good for health. That is what is said. So I just wanted, since the expert is there, I wanted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, eating in empty stomach, we advise amla a bit, then a small quantity of curry leaves, then a bit of ginger, just grind it as a juice and take. That is the best detoxifier. And also we can take curry leaves also as a just curry leaves, and also moringa leaves also is very good. But everything, as I said before, alavukku minjinal amrudam nanju. So accordingly, according to what your body says, you have to take. Daily we should not take. You have to change that. That is most important.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
I,
you for.
I was just wondering, you have been talking of curry leaves, moringa, amla. What about tulasi? That has not come into this discussion today at all.
We talked about the gut biome, no, sir. Tulsi is
Okay.
also actually, it is very good for digestive problem also, sir. Tulsi is good also.
Yes, especially when you talk about raw.
I'll talk in respiratory disorders.
Okay, fine. Because in many households, when they have the tulasi, that is also there. In fact, we have a very nice extra tulasi plant near where the water tank overflows. So it is very, very big. So every morning when I put off the water tank, the water,
That also should not be taken daily, sir.
not too much.
Not daily, yes, sir.
Yes. No, one daily.
Tulsi is also good for digestion.
Yeah.
No time to prepare many, no time to explain, sir, because time is less, no, sir. There are many plants which are good for digestion, sir. I took the plants which are known to us.
Okay, so there are no other questions, so we can conclude today's session. And also letting everybody who are here, who will be listening online, that in our Gita Nanda Integrative Therapies, we have consultation also related to Siddha, where Dr. Rajalakshmi ma'am will be giving some consultancy, and she can take some sessions also related to Siddha. And we have other experts also here related to Ayurveda, allopathy, naturopathy, yoga therapy. So if you have any questions, any problem, anything that you want to share, or you want to take some sessions, you are most welcome here, and we are happy to help you with your any conditions that you bring up. So with this, we will conclude our session with the Shanti Mantra. So requesting all to join together. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. See you again in our next awareness program. Namaste and pranam.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.